Going on, guys? Johnny here, 80%. Day 2, 2023. Let's get into it, okay? Listen, this video here, it's not for people, who are like, bro, some of my vices, I'm just not ready to let them go. This video is not for you, okay? But the people who you with me, you're running with me, right? And it's like, yo, you've killed the vices, right? No compromise, right? You've cut the people off you need to cut off, right? And you're kind of seeing society for what it is, right? You're realizing that, look at COVID. How many people died from COVID? Like, how many people died from COVID, right? 1990s, whatever, war on crime. Look, you know how many black men are still in prison? Look, you look at the border, they're beating minorities, Haitians, they're beating Cubans at the border with a whip, right? I know that was a year ago, if any of you guys remember that. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, they clearly don't care about human beings, right? That's a given, right? If you've ever been on probation, parole, it's not a rehabilitation system. The judge, the lawyer, the entire court is getting paid by the misdemeanor, the court, even if it's a traffic ticket, right? You're watching, like, the money they take from you, right? And it's like the very people who are implementing the law, they're getting paid off that money. So why would they let you go? Right? They need you to keep. So, like, the whole system is rigged, right? You can go on strike all you want. You can, like, try to petition all you want. The politicians are corrupt. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, the ones that make money are the lobbyists, and they're lobbying for the very people who are making the money to keeping these things in place. Why am I saying all this, right? The only people that's going to make a difference are people with power. Okay? And right now we live in a society where they care about, the bottom line, the dollar bill, more than they do people. Right? And you can complain all you want, but you are complaining to people with calloused hearts. You are complaining to people who are apathetic. You are complaining. Like, I barely watch the news anymore, but every time I watch the news, another suicide. You know why? You know why there's another suicide? If they kill you, rapper, and you had a hit song, they keep the royalties. And yet some of y'all are still trying to get signed. You see all these movie stars, Me Too, whatever. Why? Because they know if they do something traumatic to you, yeah, they'll give you the fame. But guess what? They already, like, took your soul. They already treated you like an object. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, the only thing that's going to, like, change this society, right? The only thing that's going to allow us to, like, actually correct some of this stuff, right, is people of high character. Why do you think pornography is so easily accessible? Why do you think in some of these rap songs, you look like Meg Thee Stallion, right? All she does is, like, she's like making music about hot girl summer. That's right, ladies. Exploit your body even more. Like, what I'm trying to tell you is, like, they've made not having character cool. Why? Because courage comes from character. To speak with the conviction I speak, you can't do that when you're doing shady things in the dark. So they're going to engulf the society with all this callousness, right? Drinking, smoking. Now, I think Diddy spent $180-some million on, like, dispensaries. You guys think this is all by accident? They're trying to rob you of boldness. They're trying to kill the lion in you. Why? By keeping you high all the time. Going to the bar and the club all the time. Locking you to a 9 to 5. And if everybody's toxic, and if everybody's in a toxic relationship, then your heart's broken all the time. And you're so busy mad at what the women, and you're so busy mad at the men that you're missing the fact that this thing's concocted. Oh, and then let's push all this stuff on Netflix. Why? Because they're watching Netflix. When do they have time to read a book? Grow a business? Like, y'all think I come on here and I say all this stuff because I'm like I've lost my mind. I want to have kids one day. I want to be married one day. So I got to do everything that I can right now to create some form of a society, guys, where like my wife can be like a noble woman. My kids don't have to be susceptible to this wicked system. And I'm not trying to instill fear because this is why we have a big God. And right now our God is moving. And he's looking for people who are willing to say, okay, I'm willing to sacrifice the things that I like, that I know you don't approve of, because I know if I do that, I can get right under your crown, and then you're going to give me power, God. And as you dethrone these people who are doing whatever they can to hold on to the businesses, the money, and the wicked ways that they've been able to kind of hold on and keep it. Like, they know they're losing. They know. When you have people like me who are smoking 7-8 blunts a day, now talking about character, you can't tell me God's not moving. And I know it's not just me. These people who are just evil people, like making everybody's lives difficult, they know they're losing. Like they if anything, they know God is moving. They know God is moving. But you can't hear God. Why? You're too addicted to pornography. You can't hear God. Why? You're too numb from the blunt. You can't hear God. Why? Because there's too much unforgiveness in your heart. You're over here arguing with your family. Don't get me wrong. I've blocked a lot of my family. But once I block them, out of sight of mind. I know what the mission is. I know what the assignment. I'm not about to get distracted over a little boy who sent me a text death threat because he was probably doing too many drugs. I'm not about to like hang my hat over a little girl who won't forgive her dad, and so she treats every man like her dad. I'm gonna move on. I know what the assignment, I know what the time it is. I know what's coming. And I know God only needs a few people to fix a lot of this corruption. And I said, here I am, send me, I'll go. I said earlier in the video, I think either yesterday or this morning, I don't even remember, but I done give pornography too many years. I done give the clubs too many years. I done give the blunt too many years. I done gave doing life, not knowing my name too many years. So the rest of my life, I'm going to do it as a king. I didn't give too many years listening to other people's opinions about me. Now I only listen to God and what he says about me. And then I just go, okay, cool, I agree. Everybody else, don't care. Don't care. And I know everybody's not going to like see eye to eye on me on this. You know, I get that. And I don't need them to. But the people who know. The people who have a revelation of like the spirit that's in me. And let me say it this way, right? You guys know why I stopped dating? I'll tell you why. I stopped dating because I realized that like only God could send me a good wife. And if God sends me, or when God sends me the special woman, guess what? She's going to have a revelation of who I really am. Like she's gonna have a revelation of who I am. She's gonna like kindred spirits, right? It's like I was talking about my boy Jethro, right? Because no matter what I go through, like me and Jethro just stay tight. It's crazy. He texted me like yesterday talking about, hey bro, I just finished reading Make Your Bed. This book right here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on, give me one sec. don't know where it's at. It's called Make Your Bed. I probably heard like he was like a 5-star general. He did the talk Make Your Bed on at the University of Texas. Anyways, I finished the book Saturday. My boy Dill Talk literally texted me yesterday talking about he just read the same book, and he finished it also like last week. Like our friendship, it's like there's a revelation where I see the king in him and he sees the king in me. And like we didn't have like we just can't explain it, right? So I stopped dating because I realized like when I meet my wife, like she gonna know and I'm gonna know, and it's just gonna be like, yo, we're on assignment. We're gonna make some beautiful babies. We're gonna have a beautiful family, but we're on assignment, a kingdom assignment. And she gonna help me get these systems back in place, and she's gonna be part of us replacing these evil people who are trying to like who think they can do whatever they want because they have a bunch of money. Yo, wake up. Stop being so selfish. Okay? Kill the vices. Okay? Find out what your name is. And once you do, you're going to be on with me. You're going to realize you're a general. All right? 2023. All right? It's our turn. All right? Johnny, 80%, we out.